Hello, guys. This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to another forward testing session on Bitcoin and the US dollar. And the market just opened up, which is Sunday. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's November 2nd, 2025. So you go ahead and get started here. I don't think there's no major move because the market just opened. But I'm going to go ahead and check it anyway. And then there's the holiday for the JPY tomorrow. I know that's today. Check it out. Okay, good. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what is going to be the overall direction. We're going to look at the daily time frame. Now we notice here that this candle opened bearish above this previous candle. But it's a doji candle, so that's probably a sign that we're going to have a lot of consolidation in the Asian session before the London session, which is typical because the market just opened up. Typically, when the market opens up, there's not really that much volume that starts pumping in until London and New York. So that's gone. But we'll see if we can still forward test on Bitcoin here. Because really Bitcoin runs 24/7. So might still be some volume in there. So this candle closed bullish. So based on AMD, which is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, we could probably jump to the conclusion that we're going to see short manipulation of the bear, the bull and the distribution of the bears, right? So now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And my goal is to mark up buy side and sell side liquidity. This is like buy side fit to me. And the sell side here. Now, we're going to find the most recent point of interest, which is the 4-hour fair value gap. Pretty much that's right on any time. Okay, there we go. So we're on a 4-hour. So we got a buy side and sell side liquidity marked up. We also have liquidity on both sides here as well. So let's go to first of all, this is our most recent point of interest here. Really. Right here. Right there. Now we're going to go to the 1-hour. To notice this is where our 4-hour point of interest at. Now, like we mentioned before, based on the daily candle, we really expect distribution of the bears. So we see that there was a short manipulation of the bears here. That's what it looks like. Because what we have to understand too is that when you look at the overall market, we are bearish. So we know that price is eventually going to go bearish. So we had a short manipulation here of the bulls. Now it looks like we're having distribution of the bears. Now we did have a liquidity sweep here. But I'm expecting that price is going to come down and possibly, well, they already sweep this area. So I'd imagine that price is either going to inspect this area and then go up or come down and sweep this 4-hour fair value gap, sweep this low. Now, put the chops here. Now we had a raid here. So I'm expecting price to go up and maybe raid this liquidity up here and then go further down and hit damage here. So what we want to wait for is we want to wait for a three-bar pattern, which technically we had up here. Sweep, everybody got closed and the price came down all the way down to wipe out this liquidity. So really, reality, price really did come down close to this point of interest and wiped it out. So we're really looking for a three-bar pattern for price to actually go further up, probably to this high realistically, or maybe this high. So we had our manipulation of the bulls to this point, and then distribution of the bears there, and we had our sweep. So now we're having another rejection candle. So now I'm kind of looking for us to actually shoot on back to this high or to this liquidity here. So let me make a note of this here. So this is what we see on the 1 hour. Let me go to a 15-minute. So you notice on the 15-minute, this is the 4-hour point of interest is down here. Now we had a fair value gap close here. And it wiped out this previous low. So we had a wick here, right here. So this is the 15-minute fair value gap here. So you want to see if price either manipulates this or displaces this. Now, so we have our rejection candles. So that's the reason why we see that there's short manipulation of the bears here, I mean bulls here, and now we're starting displacement of the bears. But we also have huge manipulation here. So a sweep here. So since we had a sweep, price is probably pulling back to this area. So we have our rejection candle. I want to say that and then distribution of the bears. But I think we're going to start seeing displacement of the bears. So I'm going to say bears. Because you got to remember, A and B does happen within the structure, meaning that accumulation, distribution, accumulation, manipulation, distribution are going to happen within a smaller time frame, within the structure of the bigger time frame. So I think in this case, we're going to probably see distribution of the big. But then I'm going to put pattern. So we're looking for width, which we had here. Here's like these previous lows. Now we're looking for a market structure shift, which we are going to see it goes above this previous low here. So if this candle closes above this fair value gap and invalidate it, then you're probably going to shoot for realistically a take profit at this high or maybe up to this liquidity here. So we need to see price completely displace this opposing fair value gap. If the manipulation it does a 3-bar pattern, then we're ready to push it over down here. So let's see, we have about 36 seconds just to see what price is going to go, and then more likely the price is going to go. So as we can see, price about looks like it validated this fair value gap and getting closer to the strength. But I'll go ahead and take the trade since he closed with some volume. And put stop loss right down here. TP go there. I'll just push it up to this liquidity here. This looks like a $3 pattern to me right here. Rejection candle, liquidity wick, rejection candle, fair value gap close. So we ended up into some profit in our Virginia support. I would be like that. Move my TP to here, but this is probably more realistic. But then you hit this high here, and we'll see if it smacks TP. And then we just take a short one in here. Want to make sure we set our TPs in places where it's realistic that price going to fit. It's getting close to leaving that TP. And we also have the 3-bar pattern mixed in with this order block. So this was probably a sniper entry. We'll see if we get this TP though. Smacked. There you go. So it gave us a profit of $500.87 here. I'm going to go ahead and document the results and share with my team. And then we'll wrap it up. You get these things set in that second. So again, it looks like we did a very good, decent target here. Price might go up a little bit further and hit this liquidity. But we snapped TP and we made a $519 and some change. So again, we got it in on a 3-bar pattern. It's our liquidity wick rated this low. With our rejection candle here, fair value gap close, smack TP up here. So we got 3-bar pattern. So we did good. We did good. Just got to continue making it simple. We also got an order block to defend this too. So unless it's know the more likely price is probably going bullish for a while, temporarily. All this can go up to this liquidity. So that's it for this session, guys. See you later.